Let's check out this model here. This one is the Griffin from Ketuo. It is carbon fiber. We have M390 blade treatment thick, and the designer is David Jin. I'm not sure what blade treatment thick means, but we'll find out together. Here we go. Got a zipper pouch here, and man, okay, this is gonna be a treat, you guys. There is the knife. We got a wiping cloth and some stickers also in here, right? Looking pretty good. Yeah, let's just go ahead and check out the knife, shall we? Holy macaroni. This is, oh man, this is something. Holy smokes. I gotta take a moment here, ladies and gentlemen, to take a look at this thing, because I am at a loss for words. Man, this is a beautiful piece already, making an awesome first impression. First of all, the titanium here looks really, really nice. Really good finish to it. I love the carbon fiber insert. They even did it on the clip side, which is mostly covered by the pocket clip. But regardless, you know, gotta have some symmetry. And it looks nice. It is that shredded carbon fiber. The pocket clip is reversible. There is your filler tab right there. Probably the one thing that makes this knife the most futuristic, yet super easy to use, is the sort of oval, rectangular oval right there in the pivot, right? Kind of, you could use a Phillips head, not a Phillips head, but a flathead screwdriver, and you could, you know, probably tighten those up on a pinch if you needed to. We have an interesting triangular one on this side, which is, I'm not sure if it's captive or not, but that's certainly interesting and very futuristic looking. Right, let me get you a good view. There you go. And then we have the Ketuo logo right there, which, if you don't know, right, kind of looks like a paper plane in a way. Just interesting. Got some milling also, some milling lines going on there and here, right? And let me go ahead and flip this thing, right? Let's go ahead and get this thing open, and then we'll continue admiring the beauty, because I know that's what you want to do. That's what you want to check out, is the blade and just seeing the knife in its full glory. Holy smokes, man. This thing is, yeah, definitely making an awesome first impression. The Griffin. And guys, in case you guys don't know, typically a Griffin is sort of like that eagle. I guess it's like an eagle with 4 legs and wings, right? That's kind of what you have going on there on that logo. We have a, what do we call this? Drop point. Harpoon drop point blade. Yes, let's roll with that. Or maybe a harpoon Warncliffe blade. How about that? Get the blade place out here, Metal Complex, because we need to clarify. We don't even know. Pick your favorite, right? Just don't worry, be happy. Whatever it is you say it is, that's what it is, man. This is beautiful, right? Got a fuller going on there. It has a opening hole. We got some good jimping here. Let's just go ahead and open and close this thing a couple of times. Is this a liner lock too? Oh, okay, listen. This is game-changing stuff, man. Everyone is bringing on their own version of the compression. It's sort of like a compression lock, right? Liner lock. It used to be Spyderco, you know, was the only one with a liner lock. They called it the compression lock. At the top, obviously, you know, liner locks here have been existing forever. But Spyderco had the patent for the compression lock, and that expired. So now everyone is bringing out their own version of their button-operated liner lock. We saw Vosteed do their own version with the button-operated liner lock, which looks really good, right? This one's more towards the top, but I'm noticing Ketuo is doing it more towards the middle. We just saw that a second ago with the Ketuo Triad. This is the second version. The first version was a button lock, plunge lock, button lock, but now the second version also has a button-operated, right? Button-operated liner lock. So, man, that is definitely the way to go, Ketuo, right? Good job on this. This is exactly what we want. It is going to be a very strong locking mechanism, to say the least, right? You can see here, as I push the button, right? I'm able to move that liner in and out like that. So, man, this is going to be okay. And on top of that, the blade drops really, really nicely. Look at this thing. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be fidgety overload, just like the Triad, which, again, that is what I'm here for, right? Give me all the deployment options I can get for my money, right? We got a back flipper. Bam. That works good, right? Good jimping on there. Front flipper. Yes, I think so. Give it to me. I'll take it. Bam. That works really good also, right? Reach around. Yes, right? Side of the index finger. It's a little bit of a bigger knife, but yes, there we go. And then we got the opening hole. So Spidey flick. Fail it, of course, the first try. Spidey flick all day, every day. And, of course, we can thumb deploy it as well. I mean, the deployment options are abundant with this knife for sure. Now, stock ergonomics, it feels good on hand, making a good first impression. This back end here, right, feels good, feels the hand. I'm able to get a full purchase on the standard grip. But, of course, I know you guys paid attention to that. I know you guys have been eyeing this this entire video. Yes, I can forward choke on this thing and then rest my thumb right here next to the poon, next to the harpoon, and then we can get to work. Got a pokey tip right there, right, to get some work done. Man, what a knife. What a knife this is. Holy macaroni. This is something, ladies and gentlemen. This is indeed something right here. What a tree. What an awesome EDC knife. Ketuo is killing it out there. In case you didn't already know, Ketuo is bringing the heat, right? And their knife have always been really, really well built. Good attention to detail, right? There it is next to the Triad V2. It's definitely a larger knife. There's no doubt about that. Let's do some more of the typical knives here in the channel. Speaking of compression locks, there's that Yojimbo 2 I was just showing you a second ago. The Manix 2 right there. Those are going to be a little bit shorter. This guy definitely stretches quite a bit, but I got just a thing for the Griffin, right? Hang tight. Here, the Microtech Bros, the MSI. Okay, the MSI's got it beat by a hair. Perhaps here's the stitch, right? Pretty comparable on the size department. You guys take a look there for yourself. Of course, all of these knives are linked down below. So if you're interested in checking out prices, availability, variants, or any of that stuff, all those links will be in the description and the pinned comments, as well as I have unboxings and reviews of all of these other knives in the channel as well. The Demko AD 20.5 is shorter. The Kunwu Chad is coming in a little shorter in comparison to the Griffin, right? On the more budget end of things, we got the Kizer Militaw and the Civivi Vision FG, right? Those are going to be just a little bit shorter, right, than the Griffin, but not by much. Here's the CJRB Hectare Alt and the Vosteed Raccoon, right? Take a look, right? These are, again, in the budget category, highly recommendable EDC knives that you probably already own. And if you don't, what are you waiting for? I mean, these are some of the best value bang for the buck out there, no doubt. But yeah, that being said, hopefully that gave you a ballpark idea. Again, M390 on the steel. It is on this black coat going on here. I wonder if this is some sort of DLC. It certainly looks, it's definitely not polished, right? Maybe DLC that is not polished. That's a possibility, right? I'll definitely look more into that for the review video. This is just an unboxing and first impressions, but man, is this thing satisfying or what? It certainly is. Check out the back spacer here. Also works as your very pronounced lanyard hole. You could be towing a truck with this thing. That's how big that lanyard hole is, man. And it's pretty much, I mean, you can see the tip right here. Comes very close to the end of the handle, right? About there, right? Good detent situation here. And yeah, let's just go ahead and move to the scientific stuff, right? Got some notebook paper or textbook paper, right? Let's just go see how this M390 does. Yeah, just as you would expect, actually going through that paper like nobody's business. The great thing here is you have a very long cutting path. So you can carry that cut all the way through like this, man. Oof. That is effortless. So is it going to cut paper? I mean, were you even surprised? Obviously, it's going to cut some paper. What about some cardboard, right? And I mean, I can cut a lot more things, ropes, right? Fabric, whatever it is you need to cut on your daily needs. But I got some paper and cardboard. These are some of the things that I'm able to easily get my hands on for every video. So it's a little bit consistent. Remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but rather at an angle like that. And it's going to look something like this. You already know. I got her choked up right here and ready to rumble. Bam. All right, that is pretty effortless, you guys. Holy macaroni. Wow. Okay. All right, making easy work of this thing all the way through. Yeah, it is sharp and it cuts, right? Were you even surprised? No doubt about that. The one thing Ketuo does is they provide really, really sharp tools. I mean, this is a cutting tool at the end of the day. You would think it would come sharp out of the box. These certainly do. And this one's even retaining a pretty good edge even after some use, right? It's not like brand new out of the box. These have been seeing their fair share of use all throughout from the other YouTubers in the knife pass around. So yeah, you guys rate it in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy? How much of an edge has it retained? Let me know. Man, what a savage looking thing, bro. Like, I'm over here at a loss for words just looking at it. Well, there you have it, guys. This is the Ketuo Griffin. And man, oh man, what a savage interesting, beastly looking knife. Very well executed. I mean, even attention to detail, like back here where, you know, when you use a flipper where your finger lands, they even cut that out so it's not very sharp or anything like that. I mean, just the more I look at this knife, the more I am impressed by it. I really do dig those lines right there for personality. The little insert for the carbon fiber, which they didn't need to do, but they did anyways. I mean, overall, what a awesome looking thing. And by the way, there's a better look at that liner lock. So as I push the button, you can see how I'm moving the liner out of the way, right? So very, very awesome to see a button operated liner lock, right? This is the year for that. So more and more companies should be doing that. I'm glad Ketuo is, you know, getting their feet wet with their knives also as well, doing button operated liner locks. Now that the compression lock has expired from Spyderco. Guys, let me know what other questions you have about this knife down in the comment. Let's hang out down there. As you know, this is just a quick unboxing first reactions video, just kind of getting the knife out of the box for the first time, sharing with you my raw first impressions. But obviously, you already know this knife is going right in the pocket the moment this video is over. I'm going to carry this guy here for quite some time, and I'm going to try to gather as much feedback as I possibly can to share with you guys here for the upcoming review, right? Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.